I'll have what she's having.
On tonight's Kurt's Widow's Bay Blurbs. What up, lunatics? Kurt Money here to talk about Beach Reads, the Patty-centric fourth episode of Widow's Bay. And this may be hard to believe. I love this show even more now in this moment than I did last week. Let the blurbs begin. Blurb number 1, all aboard the Pattiwagon. Literally, the Pattiwagon is the free bookmobile that Patricia runs. Free books or not, she's getting zero foot traffic here. I mean, there's plenty of foot traffic around her, but none of those feet are going in the mobile. So the ep starts. We're already feeling for a girl here. And that's before she finds out the book box is now a trash can.
Every time.
Figuratively, Pattiwagon is what I refer to the collective fan base of Patricia, headed by yours truly. We are Legion. Are you on the Pattiwagon? You friggin' better be. Well, speaking of book box, by that Stephen King in there, I did a little reverse search on the Goog. That is The Shining, which is cool. Oh, and this book over here, this is The Stargate Conspiracy. It's about like aliens built the pyramids or some shit.
That's one of the theories, yeah.
More importantly though, someone drops off a book that grabs her eye, a self-helper called Your Turn, Out with the Old and In with the You. Now, she loves this book because it's going to tell her how to throw the perfect party and going to get her loads of friends. I love this book because it's clearly pro-wordplay. Title boom. Chapter boom. I'm here for all of it. I'm even here for the evil spirit that possesses this book. And later, everyone in the town. One of which I wish had just kept on walking because I hate her friggin' guts. Blurb number 2, villain alert. Boy, it says a lot about a character. If in a world where ghosts kill on the reg and haunt even more on the reg, the person I'm most mad at is this dud who grew up with Patricia and wants everybody to hate her as much as she does. And so far it's working because the second Patricia shows up to this party, you are begging her to leave it. I mean, could the signals be any clearer when the host doesn't even open the door for her?
Come on in.
It's here that the cringe begins, and it does not let up. Everyone is so awful to her at this party. We're all drinking white, but if you want to drink red, okay.
We're all drinking white, but if you want to, feel free.
But don't you dare open that cabinet.
Oh, please don't open that.
Then she finally meets a new person to town who doesn't know she's supposed to hate Patricia yet, and even asks about her favorite topic.
Did I know them? I was almost one of them.
They ask her to take a photo, which is already annoying because someone's like, yay, a photo of all my friends, as in the person taking it is not a friend. And then to really drive that point home, Patricia, who's just playing ball, she says, yeah, I'll take the photo. She says, hey, say wine and cheese. And not one single person says it. Not one.
Say wine and cheese.
So yeah, the host sucks, but she is a distant second to how Patricia is treated by this lady the rest of the app. Just ice cold and snarky all the way, like ignoring her standing there. And we eventually get the backstory on why she hates Patricia so much.
Oh, here we go.
Look who gets to play victim again.
You know what?
And we can decide in a later blurb if we believe it or not. But my main question for her is, if you are so anti-Patricia and so anti-Patricia parties,
Throwing a party here tomorrow night.
Do you mean the municipal event?
what the hell are you doing here? You already shot this down when you got the invite, okay? I know you didn't RSVP.
0 people. Why'd you even hand me this? Just say no one's RSVP'd.
I want to.
Blurb number 3, same time this week. It becomes clear at cocktails later that this episode is happening concurrently with the events of last step when Tom was attacked by the sea hag and could have been attacked sexually by this babe if he wasn't such a dummy.
Oh, that was humiliating.
There's a handful of lines that we heard last week, but when we first heard them, it was through like a speakerphone or something.
I don't know where you are, but I am at the event that you said you would be at.
Now we're seeing what was happening while those people left those messages. Both Patricia's scolding of Tom for not being at her party.
I am at the event.
That you said you would be at.
And for the sheriff asking for backup when all hell breaks loose.
All available, fire and rescue. Patricia's cocktails. I don't know what the is going on.
That was like the cliffhanger last week. And now we see why. And I'd say, yeah, I think he's in trouble.
All available, fire and rescue to Patricia's cocktails. I don't know what the is going on.
All the partygoers are walking into the ocean looking like Donnie South and Body Snatchers. I love this sheriff. There's something about his voice and his delivery. It's like calming or something, or I feel for him. When he's like, does it look like I'm watching Footloose? I can't do a good impression, which is why clips were invented, Kurt, you dum-dum.
I mean, it's not like I'm back here watching Footloose.
Copy that.
Oh, and that's another dead giveaway that we're still in the middle of last week's events, because if he's still looking for the sea hag, that means that she hasn't attacked Tom at his house yet. So this was like fresh after him going, Okay, look, she might be damp. She's faster than she should be. You gotta find her.
Okay, Loftus, let's waste my time.
Blurb number 4, the tumble dry killer. That's what I call this serial killer they're talking about, because apparently that's how he killed one of them, by sticking her in her dryer.
Samantha was stabbed and then she hid in the dryer. Of course, he turned it on and, well, she baked to death.
He didn't kill all of them in a dryer, just that one. But hey, one is all it takes. All right, there's a guy called the Broomstick Killer, and he killed one person with a broom because it was one thing handy to choke with. Now that's his official moniker, so.
His only weapon he found was a broomstick.
The tumble dry killer had a lot of victims, and according to Patricia, she barely escaped with her life.
I was almost one of them.
Now, Evil B's theory is that this is proof positive that Patricia wants to make everything about her. Because while all her friends are dying, Patricia's going, well, I was almost a victim.
My friends died. And you are just so starved for attention that you had to make that about you.
That's what she says. Okay, I'm choosing to believe Patricia because, again, I'm behind the wheel of the Pattiwagon. And because this lady sucks. I feel like Patricia just wants friends. All right, lady? Does the audience buy it? I wonder. Where are you at on this? You know, even if it is true, this lady still sucks shit because of her finger pointing at Patricia for drugging them.
What was that goddamn punch? It was her goddamn punch! She drugged us!
Maybe there's something up with you if you couldn't taste that you were slurping bird's blood, lady, okay? So don't be coming for my girl. But when she goes head to head with Patty, her attitude, though, did give me another entry of reoccurring gags in this show. Hence, blurb number 5, runner update. Last week, I was delighted by all the Kathy hate.
Thank you, Kathy.
And this week, I'm delighted. We now have our second burn on someone where someone pretends to be deadly serious.
He came to my house, and I hid under the bed.
You hid under the bed? Oh my God, I didn't know that.
And then pulls the rug out and is like, no, never mind, I'm not. I'm actually an asshole about it.
Guys, she hid under her bed. How clever. I can't believe none of the other girls thought to hide. Oh wait, they did.
You'll remember Tom pulled the same move on Wick in the first step.
It's a haunt. I didn't realize it was a haunt. I'm sorry. Could you remind me again? A haunt is worse than a spook, but not as bad as a fright.
And then we hear Rosemary say, for the second time this day, I just can't do anything right today.
Can't do anything right today.
She said it to Tom after he refused her water while she was coughing, by the way.
Can't do anything right today.
And now she says it to Patricia, who is furious with her for not being more specific when she said, I've got a few qualms.
I tried to tell her.
You had your qualms! Why didn't you say anything?
You told me to be supportive.
Qualm, great word. I'm playing that in Wordle tomorrow. And hell, I'm going to use it today in the next blurb. Blurb number 6, my qualm, singular, okay? I am giving this episode the slightest of dings. It's a very minor ding, a ding I would not even mention. I want to be fair here and not just be a little widow's bay boy saying it's perfect all the time. So they do this joke about not paying for streaming services because an ad plays.
Affected by male pattern baldness, come see how we do it.
Why is there an ad?
I don't have premium.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm not aware of a single music streaming service that plays ads over the song. I've heard of long-ass songs having like a mid-roll ad break, sure, but never the ad over the song. Look, I know I'm talking about streaming service inaccuracies in a world with book ghosts and sea hags, but this is the kind of thing that irks and really takes me right out of it. Plus, I feel like there's an easy fix for this. They could have interrupted This Is How We Do It and played the ad real quick. I feel like that's the same joke in the same amount of time, too.
Come see how we do it.
Because if that happened, I'd go, whoa, they must be playing an extended cut. This is the 12-minute DJ remix. I got no problem with that. Qualm over. Let's go out on a high note that I know Dominic Toretto would appreciate the hell out of. Blurb number 7, found family. It's not a bad Dom.
Good, honey.
This whole app, Patricia's really put through the ringer, and it does not let up until like the last scene.
Patricia?
You know what though? Wait, there was a point mid-app where she was riding high and she thought that she had all the friends in the world and she was having a blast. Let's not forget her dancing her little tush off and going like, ah. Look at her face in that moment. Has she ever known this level of joy before? I don't think so. I knew something was absolutely up when she gave that toast and it was so well received. She's coughing into the mic. She's taking long to say stuff. She's like, oh, excuse me, I'm emotional. And the crowd's all going, oh.
Kind of a loss for words, honestly.
Plus the evil bee's on board, so we know something's up. And that became painfully obvious when they all head towards the bonfire and continue past it into the ocean until we toast that book. Okay, so yeah, this face, she's sadly mistaken in the moment. But this face, this is genuine happiness and acceptance when Tom tells her to get in the truck because they need her help. Look at her. She's finally getting what she's been yearning for all up and since high school. Friends! People who care about her. Shame it took a haunting to get there, but I'm counting it and I'm happy for her. Signed sincerely, Pattiwagon President, Curtis Money. P.S. The Bit Boat.